Hi guys, Crypto here from Crypto. I hope you're all having a great day. Today is the 17th of December. We've just pushed $20,000 on Bitcoin, and this is just the beginning. So I get a lot of questions and emails asking to explain margin trading and leverage trading to beginners, how to do it. People obviously hear a lot about it. And so I just wanted to do a video introducing the basics so you can get started. On that, we're not going to talk about strategy today. We're just going to introduce what it is so you have a clear understanding of what it is. And then maybe start with some dummy trades or small amounts of money. But I have to start with saying leverage trading and margin trading is very, very risky, guys, okay? In essence, what you're doing is you're buying and selling something with money that isn't yours. Okay, so as in real life, when you're in that situation, you're buying something with money that isn't yours, that comes with a risk and it comes with a cost. So the plus side is you can make a lot of money very fast. You can also lose a lot of money very fast. So there's basically two types of trading I'm going to talk about today. And again, this is just a very basic understanding for those people just new to the market who want to make money when the market's going down, when the market's going up, because ultimately at cryptogasmic.com, what we're trying to teach is financial freedom, okay? Using crypto as a way to live our financial free lives. And I think that's more important now than ever, that we have to create our own bubbles. I'm sitting here in the beautiful St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the moment. I'm in quarantine. I'm in like a luxury prison, but it's okay. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. So anyway, so back to trading. So what we're used to is, you'll notice on your exchanges, you'll have several different wallets, and you may not have ever wondered what they are. So, one is your exchange wallet, one is a margin wallet, you may have a funding wallet. So your exchange wallet is where you buy and sell the actual asset. So I'm just going to use Bitcoin as an example at $1. I know, don't you wish you could get it for $1? But that's what I'm going to use as an example to make it very, very easy. So if you have $1,000 in your exchange wallet, which I'll show you on my Kraken and Bitfinex things in a minute, you can buy on exchange $1,000 worth of asset, and you own that asset, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, you own that asset. Okay, so if you buy a Bitcoin for $1 and it goes to 50 cents, you don't lose any money because you haven't sold it yet. You actually own the asset, right? Not until you sell it do you either profit or lose money. But you actually have it and you give it to somebody else. That's on the exchange. So then you have to have money in your margin wallet for margin trading. So what margin trading actually does is you don't actually own the asset. What you're doing is taking an educated gamble on whether the market's going to go up or whether the market is going to go down from a certain price of where your entry is. Okay, so that's when you hear about people saying I'm going long, means they think the price is going to go up. Or if people say they're going to short Bitcoin, that means they think it's going to go down from a certain price. Okay, so if they're shorting Bitcoin at $1 and it goes 98 cents, 95 cents, the further it falls down, the more money they make. And then obviously the other way, if you're longing at $1 and it goes to $1.10, $1.20, you're making money. But you never actually own the asset. I want to make that very clear, guys. Okay, so the minute you hit the sell button or the buy button, you're out of the trade and you either win or you lose. You can't make that back in that trade. Okay. Then what we do with margin trading is called leverage. Okay, so Kraken and Bitfinex offer 2x, 3x, and 5x on Bitcoin and Litecoin, and Ethereum, and they offer up to 3x margin trading on all their other coins. So what is margin leverage? So for example, if you've got $1,000 in your wallet, in your margin wallet, and you want to do 5x on Bitcoin, that's actually giving you 5 times the amount in your margin wallet to play with. So if you have $1,000, now you have $5,000 you can buy worth of Bitcoin. So the way that works is if you have 5x leverage, we have to get to 100%. So 5 times 20 is 100%. So if you get the call wrong and it goes wrong by 20%, you're going to be liquidated. You're going to lose that full $1,000 that you've put into that trade. Okay. Or if you put $300, whatever it is you've put into that trade at 5x, you lose after 20%. Okay. You will probably get what is called a margin call, where you maybe have like 20 minutes to top up the margin wallet, okay, and to stay in the trade if that's what you want to do. Obviously, from a strategy position, you want to be out of the trade well before then with stop losses. But again, that's a strategy talk that we'll have for another time. So on the plus side of that, obviously, is if I'm buying Bitcoin at $1 at 5x, right? I'm now buying 5 Bitcoins for the same price, okay? And if that goes up 10%, right, my profit is 10% on the 5x, on the $5. So I've made 50 cents instead of 10 cents, or $50 instead of $10, whatever it is. Okay, so hopefully that's clear to everybody. So just again, Exchange Wallet is where you literally buy and sell your digital asset and you maintain ownership of it. Margin trading, you're using dollars or euros or whatever fake currency that they've got on the market, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Vietnamese dong, whatever it is. And you're using that money to get leverage, whether it be two times, 3 times, 5 times. Some websites actually offer up to 100 times leverage. Be very careful of that, guys, because obviously based on the math, if you're doing 100 times leverage on Bitcoin at $1, if that moves 1%, you're out. You've lost your $1,000. Okay, so I mean, obviously, if it goes up 1%, yippee, right? But I mean, most trades I enter drop 0.5% nearly straight away as soon as I go in there, right? So nothing ever just hits and executes and goes up. Very rarely, right? So that's the difference. So let's have a look at the Kraken exchange. Okay, so this is your general exchange on Kraken. It's the same kind of thing on every platform, it just looks different. Okay, so usually you'll have here simple, right? Buy one Litecoin at $104, market limit. Again, that's for another call. Market means you're buying it at the current rate, the last price, which is $104.26, whatever it is. Or limit means, I think it's going to go down and I want to buy it at $99.33. Very, very simple, right? I place the order. When it hits that price, it'll trigger. I'll have my 1 Bitcoin. Okay, so margin trading. We want to go to advanced. And if we look over here on the right, it says leverage. Okay, it's the same on Bitfinex. It's the same on Binance, maybe just a different layout. But on the Litecoin, it offers me up to 3 times leverage. Okay, if I do that, let's say XBT, which is Bitcoin on Kraken, it will allow me 5 times leverage. Okay, so let's just say I have $1,000 in my margin wallet. That means I can now buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin if I want to, or if I don't want to, right? So if I want to buy, if I want to use $100 of that $1,000 that I've got in there, right? I can put in $500 worth of Bitcoin is what I want to buy, okay? But it's really only costing me $100. Okay, so right now I'm buying, which means if I'm buying, it means I think I'm going to go long. So I'm buying something that I don't have, and then I'm going to sell something I don't have. Okay, so if I sell it at a loss, I've got to cop that loss. So now if I think Bitcoin, which is at 23,221 right now, if I think this is going to fall from this price down to 22,000, I would sell. However many I want to buy, again, getting 5 times leverage. Okay, whatever price I want it to hit. So, I think it might go to 24 and then fall. So I could put, 24,000. We've got to try to get the best entry we can, right? And then what I'm actually doing is to go short, I'm selling something that I haven't actually bought yet, if that makes any sense. Okay, so buy is long, sell is short. So if I think it's going to go down, now I'm selling it. However many I want to buy, remember 5 times leverage, 3 times leverage. So if I'm doing 2 times leverage, I don't get liquidated until it's dropped 50%. 3 is obviously 33%. 4 is 25%, and 5 means if it goes down 20%, I'm going to lose whatever that amount that I put in. Okay, you lose it all. That's it. It's gone. You can't wait for it to bounce back and get it back. It's gone. It's liquidated. When you hear people say they've liquidated the shorts, that's what they mean. Okay, people have had high leverage and boom, they're out. You know, I don't really use any more than 5. Some people do. I got a buddy that does 40. Some guys in my group, you know, do more. Some do 7. I'm kind of happy. I'm never going to let it get to a 20% loss where I'm going to get a margin call personally through strategy. Okay. So yeah, so we're selling something short that we don't own. We place the order, bang, it goes through, we're short. So we get the call right and it goes down. The more it goes down, the more profit we get. And then your stop losses and all that sort of thing all work the same kind of way. You know, you can put in a stop loss to lock in some profit through a stop limit and things like that all here. Okay, it's different on different platforms, but on this one, you can take profit or stop loss. When you've actually placed the trade, it gives you a button to settle the trade or close the trade. The only difference is one is going to close it at market price, and the other one is going to ask you to put a price to close it. Okay, so obviously, if you're selling something that you haven't bought yet, you actually have to buy that when you close the trade. Okay, so if you go short, Bitcoin at $1 and it falls to 80 cents, you've made 20% times 5, so you've doubled your money. You want to close that, you need to buy that asset at that price. So you buy the exact amount. So when I want to get out of the trade, I would go to buy the exact amount of, sorry about that noise, guys. I'm in St. Vincent, the gardeners. You would buy that exact amount. So you would buy 1 Bitcoin at the market price or whatever it is to take your profit. Bang, what closes out the trade, the profit goes to your account, back into your margin wallet. And that is really it. I've got the Kraken one here as well, where I've actually got a trade going. You know, I bought a little bit of Neo, as you can see here, and you can see the profit and loss going up. I'm down a couple of dollars right now. The market just did go down a little bit, but I've also got a strategy to buy some more at another price and things like that, where I scale down. Again, that's all strategy. But if you have a look over here, so I've got $13,000 sitting in that margin wallet. That's enough for me. You know, that gives me over $60,000 of trading value. Plus I've got other exchanges as well. Kraken is the main exchange that I use. I just like Kraken and I feel it's safer, and I just like it better. So I just have 13,000 plus 3. So I got $16,000. I keep a couple of thousand just on the side in case there's a coin I just want to buy and lock away. Okay. And you can see, like today, for example, I was in XTZ, Tezos, and I bought that at $2.32, and I sold it. It stopped me out at $2.36. So I think that works out to be about 3% profit times 3, 9%. All right, in one day, I made 9% on that trade. It stopped me out on those wicks. I'll look to go back in again. But it's the same thing over here. So if we come over here, we would put in BTC, if that's what we want to do. Okay, here you've got exchange and you've got margin. So exchange means I'm buying the actual asset. I would want to go to margin. So you can see I've got the wallets here. Look, exchange wallet, margin, and funding. And you can see I don't keep any cryptos on here at all. Right, very minimal. I trade them all. I don't leave them on the exchanges. There's little bits there that are left over just because I'm lazy, really. I think the only one I've got there is some XMR. Yeah, I've got 15 of those because I'm trading with that. So, so we would then hit margin, obviously. If we're going to go long, usually, you know, whatever price we want to buy it, however many Bitcoins, remember, 5 times leverage, margin buy, okay? And then it shows up in here, whether you're in loss, whether you can see that's gone to -40 to -60, it goes to +20. And you just have your strategy as you go. And that's only 0.82% that it's moved. So that doesn't really bother me at all. And this is why I usually say never be in more than 2 trades at one time, because it really does require a lot of focus, canceling orders, rebuying, improving your position, stop losses, all that sort of thing. So that's basically basically it. And I'll just show you this. So on Kraken, they can actually go to the Pro platform, which should connect me like this. I like the other one because it's easy, but they both do the same thing. This one just looks a bit more professional. So they connect there. And this one also has the order book on the side, so you can see what's going on. So man the battle station. Okay, so here we are. So this will show you really easy. So we got Bitcoin USD, right? We want to sell Bitcoin. We want to put in the price. So let's just say, I don't know. Right, hang on. We have to put the Bitcoin in there. Hang on. Let's have a look here. Let's do Ethereum, just for a change. Right? Well, not the end note. Ethereum USD. Okay. There we go. All right. So we want to buy on margin. For some reason, it's only letting me do 3 times leverage there. I don't know why. And it's the same thing. So I want to use 100% of my funds, okay, which is $3,070, right, which I've just got sitting there at the moment because the rest of it is being used at the moment. So that's what's left over in there, $3,070, or 75% of the funds, or 50%. How many ETH you want to buy, and off you go, right? So you can see 100%, and you can see the. That's right, because it's XBT on let me find XBT, sorry. Why didn't that do Ethereum? Let's have a go again. Okay. So not sure exactly why that's not allowing me to go to 5 times leverage there, but that's basically the gist of it, guys. All right. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. If you've got any questions, you can drop them down below on the YouTube channel, cryptogasmic.com. We've got lots of signals going on at the moment. We'll have a look, give you a little look at what we're doing. You just go to cryptogasmic.com, log in, grab an account. We're doing a free trial membership at the moment as well. All the signals, all the training videos, resources, the VIP chat. But we're on big winners in the last couple of weeks with all the signals. Tezos long, we made 9% there. TRX has been a huge one. That's still going. Dash, we've been in. That was the second entry was 97. We've been in that since 83. Neo, we were in. I've just improved my position in that. Litecoin, we've been long since 79. OMG, we've been long. What was the last short that we did? We did a short on Dash. Actually, did a lot of loss on that one. EOS, we did a short on 2 times leverage. We ended up with 6% profits on that one. Neo, we did a short, missed the entries on that one. ZEC, we did a great short on that one last week. So this was just before the market pumped. So you get all of this information in the VIP channel. And, you know, because you got to make sure you're making the right decisions, guys. So it's really worth it. And I think I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen there. You couldn't see it. Let me just show it to you again. Sorry about that. There you go. So that's what the signals look like. We do all the updates in here. There's all the signals that have gone out in the last week. As you can see, there's a lot there. A lot of longs, a lot of shorts, training videos, all for beginners, all to sort of get you going so you can make your own trades. The internet's a little bit slow here, so it's not loading up. So that's basically it, guys. All right, so cryptogasmic.com. I hope that all makes a little bit of sense. Maybe watch the video again if it doesn't make sense, or feel free to drop me an email, drop me some questions below. Look me up on Telegram, Cryptogasmic. More than happy to help you with any questions. All right, take care, guys, and remember, freedom feels good.